here, coming to you from UAFS RAWC YouTube. Thanks for joining in. We're going to be focusing on bow pose or Dhanurasana and Lord of the Dance, Natarajasana. And let's warm up. I'm going to try not to cue so much. I hope the information that we've been going through you're familiar with. Pause in your Tadasana, eyes can close. You can shift your center of gravity gently forward and back. Just tune in here. Take this moment. Find all of the bandhas, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, Jalandhara, the neck, back of the spine. Engage through the muscle groups, and now sweep arms wide. Inhale. Stretch up, reach up, pause at the top, pause, and then rotate all the way down. We go again. Inhale. Remember, it's always your practice. Move as you need to. Counter pose as you need to. 2 more times. Inhale. Stretch up, reach up. Feel the wings, the back. Easy through the joints, the elbows. Make sure the back of the knees are not locked. Inhale. Stretch up, reach up. And exhale, check on it. Utkatasana, chair pose. Hips go back. Forward, back, no, by the ears. Use your Ujjayi breath. Weights on the heels. And now let's put cat into chair. Open wide and cat back. Hollow, dipping around. And inhale, neutral. Exhale, hollow. Inhale, and exhale, and stretch it all up. Interlace the fingers, side body. Inhale, exhale, up and over to your right. I'm mirroring you. I'm just reminding myself. And inhale, and exhale, up and over to the left. Center it up, triceps, release the hands. Right arm's gonna release, gently assist. Check into your neutral pelvis, the alignment. And switch to the other side. Allow that breath to serve anywhere in the body that you need to. And into the shoulders. Biceps. And the left arm's gonna cross. And shift on over into the left thigh. Reach through that right heel and rotate. We're going to be doing the Cobra Flow that you've seen in previous films, videos. And down dog, up dog. Shift on over, switch. If the body gets fatigued and you want to come back into the Cobra Flow, you feel free. And plant the foot. Let's swan dive into the mat. Bend the thighs, take it on over, neutral spine. Uttanasana, standing forward fold, hollow the belly. Heads easy. Center of gravity slightly forward on the feet. And then take it on down. Any way you want. Sukhasana, easy seated pose. Let's get into the neck a little bit stronger. Find the extension of the skull, shoulder blades down, take it on around. Again, right here, as you tune in, use that breath to perhaps release a little bit deeper into the muscle groups. And when you're ready, opposite direction around. And head centers, tilt the skull to the right, let that left arm reach out and extend. Movement as you need to. Awareness into those connections. Reconnect, Mula Bandha. Arm back, head up and over. And right arm. And arm back, head back. Turning the head now as far to the right. Again, perhaps you want stillness, or perhaps you bring a little bit of movement through the torso, through the obliques. Let that breath serve. find a little bit of opposition in one direction and then opposite direction. Or maybe it's just easier to keep it both equal. And let's go through the 6 movements of the spine, one right after the other with the switch of the cross of the legs. And inhale. Heart lifts here. Hollow the belly. Exhale. Inhale. Side up and over to the right. Find the twisting focal point. Long spine. Inhale. Take it on over. Use that breath to create heat. And inhale. Heart stays lifted. Exhale. Blow out all the oxygen. Inhale. All the residual breath. And inhale. Arms back plane, support, and we switch the cross. We go again. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale, side body. And side. And inhale. Lift the heart, exhale, twist. Shoulder blades. And inhale, twist. And inhale, support, front body strong here, lean, switch, we go again. And side, reach, open, extend, inhale, long spine, reach, and heart lifts, take that twist, blow it out, and take that twist, and back plane, front body strong, we lean, we switch. Again, with the opposite foot, opposite hip, just recognize how the body's responding. And take that twist. Here, feel Ujjayi in the body. How it's supporting, serving the movement. And back lane, lean, switch. Last time. Hollow, deepen. And side body over. And twist. Adding a twist to alignment. All the oxygen. Come up for air. And twist on alignment. And now we linger, back plane, support. Again, keep the navel of the spine, shoulder blades down as we open the heart. Once again, we open to health. We open to wellness. We open to guidance. And fourth yama, brahmacharya. And now, walk it on forward, arms sweep forward. And take your time, nice and easy. Breath serves. Breathe into any tightness you might be experiencing. Allow that breath to release. Decompress where you can decompress. And then once again, hands walk to the body. Sweep the arms. Lift the heart. Support. Switch. Sweep. Opposite foot, opposite hip in front. And breath serve. And let's come into Dandasana, seated staff pose. Again, you can assist those thighs. Extend the legs, movement as you need to, getting into our foot positions. Find the flex, the floint, the point. And floint, flex, back and forth, just taking that wave of movement through the foot. So brahmacharya, constructive use of energy. Literally, it's translated as celibacy, but in today's time, we recognize it in terms of moving through our world intentionally, mindfully. And 5, stability, side body, once again. Ground through both sit bones and just flip it on over. Lots of energy. Right glute, right hip, right sit bone, and then just take it into the twist. Once again, heart lifts here. Take a little twist with alignment around the spine. Other side. And let's change on the mat. Again, I'm just going to flip around. We're going to get into the legs a little bit stronger here. Find the extension up, external rotation. Use the arms a little wider and bring the heels towards the center. Now here, try to work those thighs, rotator muscles, inner thigh, outer thigh extension. And exhale, and inhale. And feel the back, feel the shoulder blades, still connect. And now we're gonna move into our stagger frog, and right leg's gonna open. And then again, keep it working as you come back to center and left. Try not to use momentum one way or the other. Allow those muscle groups to work intentionally. And then let's come into Supta Baddha Konasana, or supine bound angle. Rotate neutral, thighs open. Again, now here you want awareness in the low back. So if you draw the belly, navel to spine a little bit stronger, it might serve the spine differently. Pause here, any variation. Shavasana arms, stress reducing arms, whatever's comfortable. Whatever brings you to your highest good, each and every practice. Hands can assist those thighs back on up, and then Supta Balasana, supine child pose. Maybe you rock. And let's change on the mat, 2 hands to knees. Go into our flow, 1 arm, 1 leg flow. Neutral spine, right ball of the foot to the mat, leg lifts. Left arm sends, inhale, twist, hollow, exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Inhale, right elbows unlocked. Inhale. Send it out into the balance, front and back, or open to the side. Shift your center of gravity, maybe forward, gets a little bit stronger. Into the core. Arm back, leg back, hand back, knee back. Left ball of the foot to the mat, stretch calf, Achilles. And leg lifts, right arm, now left elbow unlocked, inhale, twist, hollow. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. 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 Send it out into the balance, front and back, or open to the side, center of gravity. Rest served. And arm back, leg back, hand back, knee back. Getting into our side, hip now. Left forearm extends down. By the shoulder blades down. Right leg sweeps up, external rotation. Dressy to the mat or in the direction we're moving. I like to exhale out to the side and inhale back. Remember, we don't want too much spinal movement. We're stabilizing through the core. And shoulder blades down. Switch to the other side. I've mentioned in previous videos how the breath I like to use with this particular movement is the hug shoulders, left elbow in, dristing. So traditionally it's cute, inhale here and exhale back, but I like to exhale on the extension, right here. And inhale back. Now we're going to find a variation of Gomukha Asana, just a counter pose. So it's not as deep. Right knee comes forward, left crosses behind, feet are wide, hips go back. Use that breath. Remember, if this is not good for your knees, you can always bring this on the back. Supine. Check in. And switch. Left knee's going to center, right's going to cross behind, and hips back. And come on up. Let's go through our eagle arms and posterior tilt of the pelvis. Again, I'll just turn sideways for demonstration. Right arm's going to come on top, wrap into full eagle, or find the shoulders, whatever serves you today. We inhale, stretch up, reach up. Hollow that belly, hips come under, posterior tilt through the pelvis, round, and. So the glutes are active, inner thigh, outer thighs. Glutes. 2 more times. Inhale. And switch, left arm on top, wrap if you wish, inhale, and exhale. And release. Check on in. We're going to go first through our our cobra flow, our variation of cobra. So we're going to find the neutral spine, 2 hands, 2 knees. Find the stacking of the wrists of the knees. Now you look at that middle finger, place the heel of the hand. 4 movements, 4 breaths. Now you're mindful of the lumbar when we come into the variation of cobra. Settle those hips strong towards the heels. Inhale, 2 hands, 2 knees. Bend the elbows. Exhale, start lowering the hips, shoulder blades down. Heart lifts, inhale, and exhale, hips to heels. Moving with the breath, check into not locking through the elbows, shoulder blades. Again, just finding movement, but awareness into alignment. 2 more times. Inhale, bend those elbows, heart lifts. Navel to spine as much as you are able. And inhale, bend, exhale, heart lifts, and inhale. Back. Now we're going to go into down dog, up dog flow. If it starts getting too challenging, just come back to this cobra flow. Set up the same way. Neutral, middle finger, heels of the hand. Balls of the feet stay to the mat the whole time. Exhale, side body lengthens here, hips to heels. Inhale, 2 hands, 2 knees. Float those hip up, down, dog. Roll through the spine. Inhale, plank. Exhale, up dog. Don't drop the hips too much. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, knees to the mat. Exhale, hips to heels. Inhale. Float. Exhale. Roll, plank. Exhale up. Back to plank. Down dog. Inhale, knees. Hips to heels. Remember, if you want to shift, change, you are the master of your mat. As a good friend would always say, plank, up dog, plank, down dog. Knees to the mat, hips to heels. Inhale, float, exhale, roll, inhale, plank, Exhale, knees to the mat. Pose to the child. Widen it up, hips go back. In through the nose, out through the nose. Again, you can use those hands to shift the hips a little bit deeper into the back plane towards the heels. Walk once again to the right. Reach that left arm, soften left hip, left heel. Decompress where you can decompress. Take it on through center and reach that right arm, soften right hip towards right heel. Intentional use of the breath. Back to center. Now, we're all set up for a little twist here. Keep those knees wide, toes towards one another. Center the left arm. Again, add just a little twist to alignment. Inhale. Exhale. Now the drishti again. It can be rotate all the way to the heavens or center to the mat. And back. All right, so we're all set up for a twist. And left elbow's unlocked. Inhale. Exhale. So we're just adding a little twist to alignment. Drishti can be heavens or center or towards the mat. Inhale. And exhale, twist. Shoulder blades, navel to spine. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We switch to the other side. Set on up. Right elbow unlocked now. Inhale. And twist. Exhale. Navel to spine. And inhale. And two more times. So if that music sounds too loud, you feel free to turn it down. And now we're going to come prone into our Sphinx or plank on the forearm. And you might want to shift it up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and use the tops of my feet. So you're going to float the hips, posterior tilt. In through the nose, out through the nose. Allow that breath to serve. And then float into the plank. This is strong on the legs. Right knee to the mat and back. Left, back. Alternate. Right knee and left knee. Now both knees, keep the posterior tilt. Keep wrapping through the abdominal wall. And then finally, release. Full body stretch. Jaws easy. Walk over to the right. Reach that left arm. Breathe. Left ribs, left hip. Center. And over to the left. Center it up into your hover. Again, we're not lifting the limbs high. We'll do that in a little bit. Just stay low, navel to spine. And lengthen. Upper body strengthening with swan. Forearm into the mat, shoulder blades down, elbows. Press the tops of the feet. Hips, thighs, inhale, exhale, float the heart, float the forearm. Create length in the body. Inhale. Salambhasana, full locust. Once again, upper body strength, a little bit more flexion into the spine. Set on up. Inhale, exhale. Float all the limbs off the mat. Now, once you've reached your full extension, allow the breath to serve. In through the nose, out through the nose. So we're not forcing anything here. We're just allowing the diaphragm to move, the breath to move. check on in. Maybe a little prone shavasana, one cheek to the mat. Wiggle where you need to wiggle, and then opposite. Now we're going to start into Dhanurasana, or bow pose. Left arm's going to extend. Roll on to the left side. Draw that right knee up. Right hand on the knee. Slide it to the foot. Stack the knees. Now that whole transition we're going to use here throughout the sequencing, because it's helpful when we come into Lord of the Dance or Natarajasana. Pelvis is as neutral as possible. And then once again, take your time, release through that foot, and extend right arm, roll right side, left knee on up, left hand slide, and quad stretch. Still allow that breath to serve. Hear the breath. Take your time. Foot releases. Hand releases. Good. Rolling back onto the left side, and now we transition. So we want to take our time and control. So we set on up, same way. Hand to the knee, slide. Now right here, as we transition to prone, press into the left arm. Navel the spine. Use that exhalation. Use that left leg. Take your time. Slowly coming back to prone. Try not to let the muscle groups relax. You're on prone. You flex that foot. Find the ankle. Now that shin and foot are going to draw to the back wall. You're really finding an opening through the right shoulder. Navel the spine, and then float left side of the body up. Breath is serving, lengthen on down. Switch to the other side. Roll on over. Same transition. Knee up, hand on the knee. Slide, stack. Ground through again. Right arm, right leg. Use that exhalation. Try to control the transition onto prone. That leg comes in handy. Walk it on over. Once you get organized, flex that foot. Shin, ankle moves to the back wall. Again, you'll feel it in the shoulder right here. And then float, right arm, right leg. And lengthen on down. Release. Check in. Movement as you need to. Maybe you take a strong internal rotation through the shoulders. It's a lot. Now, full Dhanurasana, or the one we just came from, half bow. Find the ankles, and again, the knees are energized towards one another. Inhale, exhale. Take those shins to the back wall. Now, if you want to get a little bit deeper, walk the fingers, hands towards the knees. Gives a little bit more flexion into the spine. Heart lifts. Some people like to take the focal up. Any variation that's appropriate for you. Breath. And once again, gently, easy, come on out of it. And let's counter pose. Low cobra. Hands either side of the heart, shoulder blades, elbows. Low cobra. Transition, bend, press round, walk your wide knees. Inhale, dove. Exhale, hips to heels, full inhale, full exhale. Back on up. Inhale. Exhale. Full breaths. in, take your time. Finding crescent moon, Anjaneyasana, right legs forward. Strong stretch into the hip flexor, so we shift it on forward. This is where you might find a little posterior tilt through the hips. Press into the thighs, the heart lifts, arms reach. You get oppositional energy here. Really create it in the body. Hard upper body magnetized to the heavens, low body grounds. Float on in, runner's lunge. Find the mat, front knees not compromised, and shift. Adjust as you need to. And knee to the mat, top of the foot, shift, right hamstrings. Any variation? That right ankle, right foot. Breath is serving. And shifting on over. And left leg forward, adjust. Start shifting into the right hip flexor, maybe a little extra posterior tilt. Press, lift the heart, and open. Biceps by the ears as you're able. Don't drop into the spine. Keep the core muscles active. In through the nose, out through the nose. Arms open. Runner's lunge, and roll the foot. Exhale. Reach through that back heel. And then left hamstrings. Shift. And take your time. We're going to move into down dog, three-legged down dog, and then external rotation. So float into down dog. Right leg sends back. Neutral rotation, pelvis is equal. Now the external rotation of that right leg, send it on up. Strong stretch through your left hamstrings. Allow that right to serve. Come on back to three leg and switch. Left leg up, send it back. Rotate. On up. Try to stay square. Lots of energy, left arm, left ribs. Niggle the spine as you're able. Rotate back, parallel, and foot back. Walk those feet to the hands. Uttanasana. Standing forward fold, check in. Root to rise, thighs bend, arms out, and press. Heart lifts. Now moving into Natarajasana, or weather vane it's called, because sometimes we lose our balance and we hop around, but it's that same transition. So you're gonna shift on over into that left thigh. Right knee's gonna come on up, slide the foot to the ankle. Find that ankle, find that foot. Left arm extends, and we reach that leg back. Some people will pivot. Challenge, catch it. Shift on over, other side. Shake it out as you need to. And now, right thigh, shift it on over. Draw left knee on up, slide as you're able. Find that extension through the right side. Foot's flexed, send it to the back wall. Heart lifts. Oppositional energy, little pivot if you wish. And once again, just bring that leg forward and down. Good. Let's find a gentle stretch now. Left leg, standing. Right thigh crosses. Right fist, and gently up and over to the side. In through the nose, out through the nose. Center it up, switch to the other side. Let those arms be free. Shake them out as you need to. Left thigh, pelvis neutral. Left fist, and drop it over. And release. Let's take a breather through the shoulders, wide through the legs. Right arm's going to come under, left arm on top. Shoulder blades down, heart lifts. Bend the thighs, take it over. Keep the shoulders away from the earlobes, engage through the shoulder girdle. Maybe you find a little side movement through the legs. Maybe you find a little rotation. side to side through the spine. Then the thighs en route to rise and switch. Left arm under, right arm top. Heart lifts, bend. Take it over. And now we're going to transition. Plant the hands, down dog. Step back, down dog. Or wider if you wish. And take your time. Let's come on to supine and go into happy baby. Strong stretch for the back. Again, knees are going to draw in. Feet flex. You can find the outer edges or the ankle or the calf. Knees draw into the shoulders. Thighs to side ribs. Pelvis is neutral. This is key. And exhale to that right side. Check into the neck, into the shoulder blades. Jaws easy. Inhale, center, and exhale. And center it on up. Easy twist, but we're going to add on. Lift and shift the hips. Draw the thighs in. Exhale to the right. Extend that left leg. Catch that heel. Find the right thigh and knee, and maybe you catch that foot for a stronger quad stretch. A friend of mine taught me this. Catch the tail. Exhale into both shoulders as you're able. And easy. Lift and shift. Draw the thighs in. Relax on. Over. Right leg extends. Catch. Thigh bones. Catch that foot. Exhale. Shoulders. Shoulder blades. So traditionally we finish with Shavasana, but for these videos we just finish nice and easy in Sukhasana. And once again, centered on up, release, and roll. Come on up as we bring the practice to a seal or to a close. Arms sweep wide, one more time. Palms together, Anjaneyasana, lowering through the